So yeah, here we are then, back in the Show That Pedal studio, and thanks for tuning back in. I've not done this necessarily in order because this is just the easiest next thing to do. So I've unplugged the daisy chain from all of these, and I've plugged in the DC brick, which, as you can see here, has got 4 9-volt inputs on that side, 4 9-volt inputs on this side, 2 18 volts on the end. I've plugged one of the 18 volts, nothing else into it, but it's powered up, as you can see, with the blue light on. The power is going into the Blackstar and it's lighting up the valve. That's my clean sound. I'm going to put bass, middle, treble, ISF, infinite shaping control and level, all on 12 o'clock with the gain on 0. Right, instantly you can hear that it's working. Interesting to note, that's a nice soft touch button, that it doesn't click. Bring the level down a bit. Right, so everything's on 12 o'clock. That's probably at about unity volume from on to off. As you can hear, you know, part of my question was, is this a glorified daisy chain? Because there's only one thing powering it, you know, it's answered the main question for me regarding this Blackstar pedal at 22 volts, which is, will 18 volts power it? Answer being yes. Disclaimer being, I wouldn't advise anybody else to do it, because, you know, what you should do is get the Blackstar proprietary power supply for it. As I say, it's the HT Dist Pure Valve Distortion. I'm really impressed with that pedal. That's the first time I've ever heard it, and I genuinely didn't know whether or not that was going to power it when I did this. I haven't tried it beforehand. So the ISF knob, which is probably just worth supposed to be like a British sound, I think, when it's on 0, the infinite shift function or formula or whatever it's called. That's like a mid-scoopy American sort of, presumably like Mezzabuki sort of sound, and everything in between. Yeah, it just sounds a little bit more mid-trebly, a bit more raspy, so that's obviously meant to be like a late 70s Marshall over on that side. You would be forgiven for thinking that that is actually a Marshall amp. Although as you can see from the camera up there, if I just show you again, it is a Peavey tweed sort of Fenderish sort of style type of amp. Although it's got overdrive in it, it's not as heavy as this. Yeah, so still reasonably quiet, even with the gain quite high up, again because it's not powering any other pedals at the moment. But yeah, it's really nice sound actually. It's probably heavier than I would normally use, especially at a gig. I'm not sure how well it had cut through the mix. Taking the volume down to probably, what, half. So that could be a rhythm tone, for instance. And then for your lead, you just whack the volume up on your guitar. So all in all, great pedal that. Thanks to Rick Gifford for that pedal.